How to set up a drop shipping business. Okay, you've heard about it, all these people making all this money in drop shipping, and you'd like to get your part of it, and I understand why, because I got my share. Now in this video I'm going to tell you exactly how drop shipping works. I'm also going to tell you how to set up your own drop shipping business, find the right ideas and products, and we're starting right now. Hey, I'm JR Fisher. I've been selling online since 2009. I've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products, and on this channel, it's actually your channel, I teach you how to do the same thing. I take the things that work for our business and I share them with you on this channel, all the tips, tricks, and secrets so that you can get great results too. Now do me a favor, if you've already tried to do some drop shipping, put your comments below, or if you have questions about drop shipping, put your comments below. At the end of this video I'm going to show you how you can get a free course. All you have to do is click and learn. It's a $97 course. You can get it absolutely free. And while we're at it, don't forget, subscribe, hit that big button down there and turn on bell notifications, turn on all notifications, so that when I do a video you will get reminded I did it. You'll be part of the VIP group, the Fisher family. All right, let's get going on this drop shipping thing. Now what is drop shipping? First off, it's a pretty cool concept. Basically it allows you to start a drop shipping business without any inventory whatsoever. This way you can sell products to customers, collect money, and the manufacturer or distributor actually ships the product out to the customer. So you can virtually run your business from your living room couch, your kitchen table, or a local coffee shop. Now I've put on the screen a graphic here by Oberlo. Oberlo is a great piece of software that you use to hook your Shopify store into AliExpress, but basically it explains what happens. A customer places an order, pays you, let's say $200. You forward the order to your supplier and you pay the wholesaler or supplier $150. You keep the $50 profit and they ship out the product to the customer. This way you never have to touch a product, never have to package anything, you never have to ship anything, and it gets to your customer and you're in business. Now there's really only three components to a drop shipping business. There's you and your business, and when you sell products, understand that you're going to be responsible for the shipping cost, so that when you do sell a product you got to either pass that on to the customer, you got to figure that into your price, and then the other component of course is the customer. Your customer is the person who's going to buy your products from you. And then the last most critical, I guess, component is the actual supplier. This can be a manufacturer, this can be a distributor, and many times we use manufacturers and distributors in China. Now I know some people are like, oh, I don't want to sell Chinese products, but I can tell you right now everything around you is probably made from China. There are no electronics whatsoever made in the US at this point. Everything, your iPhones, all your TVs, your computers are all made in China. So it also goes for your clothing. It's going to be made in Indonesia, it's going to be made in China or Pakistan or one of these other countries. They just don't really have a textile business in the US anymore. Same thing with shoes. So if you're wearing clothes and shoes, you're already involved in this product line. Now how profitable is a drop shipping business? Well, to give you an example, the other day I was listening to a restaurateur in Los Angeles, and she said the average restaurant in Los Angeles is working on a 4% profit. Well, I can tell you many times on drop shipping it can be 20, 30, 40, even 50% profit, which is fantastic, because understand that that restaurant that is operating in that city, they've got rent, they've got employees, they've got overhead, they've got cost of food, they've got all these other components that you simply won't have. All you're going to have is a presence online. Now as you can see from this graphic online here, why you should start drop shipping. Okay, drop shipping business is great for new entrepreneurs, and here's a few reasons. The first one is it's a creative outlet. If you're inspired by anything, any type of products, any type of niches, a drop shipping business is fantastic. I know a lot of you are working in these uninspired 9-to-5 jobs like it says here, and that's just no fun. The next part is you can make a lot of money. A side hustle like this can pretty much erase your daytime job and make you a ton of money. There are people making millions of dollars doing drop shipping. In addition to that, the manufacturer is going to ship everything for you, so you don't have to worry about, you know, getting boxes and tape and postage and running to a post office or having somebody pick something up. There's no need to package anything yourself. Next, of course, is there's no warehouse fees. Warehouses can be really expensive. Now we have some physical products with my survival food company, and I can tell you our warehouse costs are a lot of money. every single month. Drop shippers don't need to carry inventory. That's the great thing. The manufacturer takes all of that for you, so you don't need to hold boxes or products or any of that. And of course, lastly, you can build your own career. You can build your own business. Okay, if you want to control your own career, this is the best way to do it with the least amount of risk. Now you can just go out and buy a drop shipping business. There are established drop shipping businesses already out there if you want, if you don't want to start it from scratch. And at that website you'll find tons of drop shipping businesses. It'll have the price there, it'll show their revenues, everything you want, and you can just buy a business, or you can start your own. You'll want to set up some type of drop shipping business plan though. You don't want to just wing it. You want to have this thing organized. The first thing you're going to want to do obviously is come up with an idea for a niche or a product or something along those lines, and there's plenty of ways of going about that. You can just look in the market and see what other people are doing and find successful people, buy their products, find out where they're getting them, and you can emulate some of that. If you want, you can also go to something like Google Trends and you can see what is popular right now. Like we just went through a pandemic, and I guess we're technically still in it, but our survival food did really well, and the search for survival food or survival products was off the charts. Next thing you want to do, number 2, is check your competitors out there, see what they're doing. You know, look at their websites, look at ads they may be running, run Google searches, and if you do all this, you can gather a lot of information that can be really helpful for you to build your own business. Next up, you're going to need to find a supplier. You're going to need to find somebody that can supply that product for you. Now, one of the pieces of software I really recommend is Oberlo. Oberlo, you can actually integrate with Shopify store, and I'll give you links for all those things at the bottom of this description also. But when you use Oberlo, it will actually go out into AliExpress and it'll find suppliers for you. It rates them, it lets you know if they're good suppliers, if they're not good suppliers, and that takes out a lot of the risk. Number 4, the next step is build a drop shipping business store. You've got to have a store to sell it out of, and I highly recommend Shopify, which I'll leave a link in the bottom for Shopify. You'll want to think of some domain name. One of our businesses is Survival Food, and we have Survival K Food, so that kind of matches with that. But you want to have a domain name that kind of matches with what your niche is. And remember, don't have it too broad. Don't have like Joe's Discount Store, because it doesn't really lead anybody to your store, and it's going to be really hard to do SEO on that. Now the cool thing is, when you set up your Shopify store, you can actually integrate it with Oberlo, and you can actually import the products from AliExpress directly in your store. You're going to want to go in there and you're going to want to fix some of the text, because English is not the first language in China, so sometimes the descriptions are not that good, but you can import all the products really quick along with all the images. Now the next thing you want to do is market. Okay, this is the most important part. A lot of people think, well, I've got a great product, so I don't have to really worry about marketing. Nothing could be further from the truth. You could actually have an average or below average product, and with the right marketing you could make a lot of money. Now I've got a graphic here on the screen that is done by Oberlo, but it shows you some of the places that you can actually market your products. You can use social media, you can post in there on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. You can also work on your SEO, which is your search engine optimization. That is where you're going to put the right keywords for each product and the right description, so that when people search Google, they actually land on your products. I've got other videos on this channel on SEO. Check out those. Just search my channel for SEO, you'll find those videos. You can also do paid search, which is ads. You can run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Twitter ads, YouTube ads. You can do native ads. There's so many things you can do there to drive traffic to your site. You can also do influencer marketing. If you find somebody that is an influencer, they're on Instagram, they're on Twitter, they're on YouTube, and they're doing videos that are related to your particular product, you can offer them the product for free. You can say, here's the product we would like for you to do a review, or you may have to pay them something. Some of them want to be paid, and that's okay too, because they reach the audience that you're trying to reach. And of course, once you build a list of people that are interested in your product, you're going to want to do email marketing. You're going to want to send emails to these people about other related products you have. Now one of the best email products out there is Kartra, and Kartra, you can build your sales pages, your thank you pages, your content, whatever you want to do, but I highly recommend Kartra. And below in the description I'll put a link to Kartra. You can watch a video there absolutely free. You don't have to opt in, you don't have to give your email, you don't have to do anything. Just go there, click that link, watch the video, you'll see all the things it does. If you are interested in Kartra, that link will also allow you to get a trial of Kartra for only $1. Okay, so that's well worth it. Also, don't forget, you're going to want to send them content, and that would be articles, blogs, videos, whatever you can get together that is related to that particular niche. And step 6 is to optimize. What do I mean by optimize? What I mean by that is you're going to want to figure out which products are selling better than others. You're going to want to figure out which price points are better than others. So you're going to need to test. Don't assume that you send a product out there and it's selling for, $15 and you're happy because it's selling for $15 that's the right price. You're going to want to try it at $12. You're going to want to try it at $20, $18, because oftentimes and I've done this before with products. I think I've got a good product and I think it's working real well, and then I change the price, or I change a headline, or I change something, and it improves it. So you got to constantly test and optimize. So overall, drop shipping is a great business model. It's one where you don't have to invest a lot of money. You don't have to have a ton of knowledge out there either. It's just really not required, and the softwares take care of most of the tasks for you. They can automate everything. Kartra can automate all your sales letters, all your content, all those things, and of course Oberlo can automate bringing those products in from AliExpress to your Shopify site, and of course your Shopify site, that's where you sell them all. Now if you like this video, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down there, ring the bell. Gotta ring that bell over there, turn on all bell notifications so that you know when I do a video. You'll be part of the Fisher family, part of the VIP group that gets notified every time I do one of these videos. Now if you have questions about drop shipping, do me a favor, put those in the description below. Anything you've tried on drop shipping that you think will be helpful, put that in the description below too. It will help everybody else out. Now don't forget, I have a $97 course. It's in the description below. All you gotta do is click and learn. No credit card required. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.